the shooting of the police. So I had an interview with a woman who said she was the one that arrested, or she was the one that tried to figure out the prime suspect, who is Hussein Uboja in Jululu. And there was too much rumors from the public, from the people, saying what she's saying is not factual. I did so and so, or I supposed to do so and so, or I was contracted to do so and so, and at the end I did not go by that.
Feel it, so that's the reason why your contract was terminated.
That's it.
Yeah. You called 360 your twin brother. You want to elaborate on that a minute?
He was the one that inspired me to become a TikToker.
Wow.
Yeah, then I was a radio journalist. He was like, the only thing I do is, I do not have the means to publish things. Then he moved from his house to Siso Abad Sauda. Every evening, Chris used to go to that place, or he goes to that place in order to upload his video. This way, my source told me, he was part of the meeting. He said that the people who were on the ground said I am very stubborn. That they called me on several occasions to be part of them. And I don't want to be part of them.
Wow.
I was even invited, this is what my source said, that I was even invited to State House just to look at my reaction.
Assalamu alaikum Gambia, this is your girl Fancy, welcoming you on another edition of the Dialogue Talk Show. Like I say, this is Ultimate Media and Fancy Sad, and we always keep it real for you guys 100%. Last time I had an amazing personality on my talk show, and I'm sure the things that he voiced out surprised you as myself as well, and I know you guys are going to learn a lot from what he said, and that was 360. Shouts out to you and thank you for coming. But today I have with me someone that has been trending too on his part on the social media, and he's an influencer. The same thing he does with 360. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him to introduce himself, and everything that you guys need to know. I'm not going to say it again, but still he still has to introduce himself. So I'll pass the mic to Mankajang. Hi bro.
Thank you so much, darling sister, for having me here.
I
am really grateful to be on a platform where my twin brother was invited.
Oh, yes.
That's 360.
Yes.
Well, I am Bakari Mankajang, born and raised in Fuladu, Pachal. I attended some of the schools around that end, schools like St. Teresa's Lower Basic School that is in Fulabantang, later proceeded to Brikamaba Senior Secondary School. That's where I graduated and later proceeded to Carnegie Senior Secondary School. At the village level, sometimes it's crazy over there.
Yes.
Yeah, when you're just trying to grow up, then you see yourself as I am somebody who now, but I'm a big boy. You start involving yourself in other things that you can't even understand.
Yes.
Things that might haunt you tomorrow.
Okay.
So that was the situation I found myself in CRL. Later I was like, when I completed school in Brikamaba, I was like, I think I'm still not okay with the results that I have. So I later proceeded to Carnegie Senior Secondary School.
Yes.
I was inspired by a lot of people, or motivated by a lot of people that I moved with then. When I left the provinces and came here. I will be seeing young boys going to the university and young boys going to college and other places. I will be like, I think I also need to do something. So when I made a little inquiry about UTG admission, I was told that I need to get 5 credits in order to see myself at UTG. I was like, I think I have to go back to school. Yeah, so then I went back to school, start from grade 10 again, and today here is where I am.
Oh wow!
Yes.
So it was not an easy journey.
Yeah, it was not because those days at the provinces, I do go to the bush to fetch firewood.
Wow.
Yeah, to sell it and make something out of it, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
So, Mankajang, you want to tell us a little bit about your life when you were at the provinces?
Yeah, the life at provinces, as you know, it is never easy. Well, thank God to my dad and my mom, especially my dad. He was a hardworking man, man. Then we face some things like like ordinary people face at the provinces. The little difference is we found that have laid some foundations
for you guys.
Yeah, for us. But it was a little bit crazy around the provinces, and because those days we go to the farmlands. From there, we proceed and go to the rice field as well. From farm to rice field. Wow. That was the life over there.
Wow.
So sometimes that's why when I see people and they start looking at me and they're like, "Bro, do you think you can still do those hard work?" I'm like, what are you talking about? I was there then, this was something that I know. And, this is something that I can't forget. It really helps a lot. I think passing through, places like provinces, it really teaches you some tactics that, that you will develop and that will even help you to make something, to make some good progress. Let me put it that way. Yes.
So, so it was not an easy journey for him to get to where he is today. Yes. So, Mankajang, we have seen you on a TikTok platform and so many platforms doing what you do. You call 360 your twin brother. You want to elaborate on that a minute?
Yeah, as he was here the last time, I don't think I have the time to watch your full video, but I went through it, and I can say I also pick one or two things on your platform, as he made mention here. He was the one that inspired me to become a TikToker.
Wow.
Yeah, then I was a radio journalist. I was inspired by Saga OIC. Basically, it is now that I'm doing different things, but the initial stage, my plans were to focus more on translating news from English to Mandinka. But now I found myself in different things that I'm doing now, much more into writings and other things. So the TikTok live, it is useful that inspired me 360. I invited him to a radio show that I do before at DHK Radio. When he came over there, he started explaining some of the things that he achieved through TikTok, and I was like, bro, what do you think I can also do to become that great TikToker or to achieve what you're achieving? He was like, it is so simple. He said, you know what to do, bro. He said, this is what he told me. He was like, you're here over the radio. My mom is your great, is a great fan. My mom does listen to your show, and she always follows your news. I was like, oh, that's great. He was like, the only thing I do is, I do not have the means to publish things. Then he moved from his house to Siso Abad Sauda. Every evening, Chris used to go to that place, or he goes to that place in order to upload his videos. So it was like there is a big challenge, but challenges rather. If you can also join me, I think it will be a great thing. I was like, okay. So he started showing me some of the things to do that particular day.
Wow.
Yeah, when we left the radio studio, we went straight to a corner. That's where he was showing me some of the TikTok features. So that's how I started. And today here is where I am, Well, he has followers than me, but anytime you talk about 360, they will be like, where's Mankajang?
Where's Mankajang?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
So 360 shout outs to you for, grooming him to be where he is today. And normally, 360 did mention few things here the other time that we want to talk about. I'm sure you already heard about that.
I don't know anything about it, but I'm just gonna let you go to to come up with the points.
He did mention some few important things about what happened to you when it comes to the OIC.
Yeah.
The OIC. So you wanna give us a little bit of juice on that? Let's hear it on your own side, because like they say, it's always better from the horse's mouth. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, that's how it is. The OIC issue. It was just that my contract was terminated. I received a call. I think that was in the morning. No, I received a text in the morning that I have to report to OIC. But I do not hesitate to ask what was the issue. Around 3, I received a call from one, I think Musa. He was like, "Is this Mankajang?" I said, "Yes, I am." He said, "I have a letter for you. How can I drop it for you?" I was like, "Well, I'm far from Senegambia, and I think what we need to do is we try to fix it tomorrow." He was like, "Oh, that would be perfect for me." So he said, "Tomorrow morning I will be around your end." I said, "No problem." So in the morning he called me. That was around 9. He came around my end and dropped the letter to me. I went through the letter and I saw that my contract was terminated. But before then, I received some calls. I think Yusfa called me, 360 called me.
Yeah.
But I received some calls as well. You know how it goes in Gambia. Almost everyone is connected. Yeah. So Yusfa was like, "Do you know what's going on?" I said, "No." He said, "Do you receive any call from OIC?" I said, "Yes, I do." He was like, "Oh, I did." He was like, "Oh, that was the issue." So he started mentioning names that he was called this and that. But as 360 said, there was biasness.
Okay.
Yes. As he explained here, he was defended by a minister in order for his contract not to be terminated.
Yes, he did say that, yeah.
The thing is, I sometimes feel so bad and so crazy when it comes to the way our government treat the youth in this country. I think these are some of the things that encourages our youth to leave the country in order to go and find themselves in another world or in another country to earn something. If you look at that situation, the only thing is they feel like we are not supporting the government. I think that's the only thing that lead to the termination of my contract.
Okay, but did you take your time to find out if there's another reason why your contract was terminated?
Yes, there are a lot of things.
Okay.
I was called by NPP on several occasions.
Wow.
Through their communication, I think their communication secretary, who is Suleiman Kamara, I think 2 or 3 times he called me at his office that he want me to be part of the NPP TikTokers to promote NPP's agenda.
So this happened before the OIC?
This was like, I think, last year thing. So let's just continue with the whole process. The thing started at State House, as Yusuf told you.
Yeah.
It started at State House. There was a discussion that was held over there about me and 360.
Yeah.
So after the discussion, I think they agreed to terminate my contract.
Wow.
But the thing was, as he said, we can have a discussion here. Maybe even off camera, we can have a discussion here. Maybe I will talk about somebody who will be related to you, related to him, and related to somebody else.
Yeah.
So anything I talk or anything I say about that person, you might go, to an extent of telling the person that this is what Mankajang said.
Exactly.
So the same thing happened. The discussion was held at State House,
okay.
But whatsoever was said there, was also exported to us.
Wow.
We received every single message that was said over there. The thing was, let me just put it this way. My source told me, he was part of the meeting. He said that the people who were on the ground said I am very stubborn. That they called me on several occasions to be part of them. And I don't want to be part of them.
Wow.
I was even invited, this is what my source said, that I was even invited to State House just to look at my reaction. But as I left State House, I was a different person. So those were some of the things. They were like, I think he's stubborn, and we also need to do our own thing in order for him to, in order to discourage him. I think that's the only thing. That's what my source told me.
Okay.
I was like, that's right. I was invited by your people. He is part of them. I said, I was invited by your people, on several occasions to be part of your team. But this is what I always tell them, that I have a vision. And I am very young to be part of any party for now. I have dreams. I plan my life, and I want to work according to that plan to receive or to achieve what I want to achieve. So I told the person that that's right. What you said was something that transpired between me and your people. So and all those occasions on all those sessions where you were not present. So if you come up with a point that is related to what happened or what transpired between me and your people, I think that is something that I would trust.
Yes.
So the whole session started from State House. I think Mfali was instructed to terminate my contract.
Wow.
But he later jumped up over the internet that my contract was terminated based on performance. After the termination of my contract, people were contracted at OIC. We saw some NPP TikTokers who were contracted after the termination of my contract.
Wow.
And none of the people, or I can't even say, I don't see none of those people who even post one or two things about OIC. I was contracted with people, or prior before OIC gave me any contract, I started posting things about OIC long before they giving me the chance to work with them. So, and even after the contract was signed, I think the only person that can say I do more work than Mankajang will be 360. Yeah. If there is anyone to say so. It will be only 360. But the rest, my contract was terminated when I was contracted with other people, and those people don't even post it or do even a single thing about OIC. So if Mfali said my contract was terminated based on performance, that's crazy. And I would just say, as I was saying, if my contract is terminated based on performance, I think it should be clear for them to do that public clarification that I did so and so, or I supposed to do so and so, or I was contracted to do so and so, and at the end I did not go by that.
Feel it, so that's the reason why your contract was terminated.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And the only thing that I want to emphasize around that end, I think if it is the responsibility of the government to protect the people of this country and to protect the properties of this country, I think they are definitely failing the people of this country.
Okay.
Because youth like us, if 360I and other people were in different countries, we will not be at this stage.
No.
Maybe you will even find it so hard to get us here. Yes. You don't just look at what we say. You don't just look at what we say. What we do is what the government and other people should look at. We contribute a lot to the society. We contribute a lot to this country.
Yeah.
There are thousands of people that ring us every day.
Yeah. Wallahi.
That ring us every day.
If there is even telling 360, you guys are the reason why our elders get to understand exactly what's going on, because you guys say the news in the local language.
Yes,
most of the people are not really educated enough to hear English.
There are people who are educated. You can read something today, you will not understand the contextual meaning of the whole statement.
Yeah, but you guys make it so easy for people to understand.
Exactly. We come up with, we can read a full paragraph from A to Z. We try to summarize it. You will hear what the person said in within 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay.
We do that. We waste sometimes a whole night. I will not sleep.
Yeah, 360.
That's it. So from 1 I'll be there up to 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, just recording, reading, try to understand things, because I always waste my time to digest things in order to be able to inform others about what I'm trying to tell them. So what I was saying earlier on was, if 360 and I and other people were in different countries, we will be treated in a different way, because we also have a role that we contribute, to this country. People that need medical assistance, they reach out to us. We also call other people that are close to us in order for them to assist us to support those people. Different people are all almost I can say almost every day people call me about education issues, or financial issues that they are facing. Students, and a lot of people. If you go through my phone, you see a lot of wave transaction from my own cars, from from other people, from other donors, that I send to different people. So somebody who is doing that just to support the government, because that's the responsibility of the government.
Exactly.
Well, we pay our tax to them, so we think some of the needs is their responsibility to do that for us.
Yeah.
So it is really discouraging. I think our government need to do something better in order to develop the youth of this country. Because I believe the youth are the leaders tomorrow.
Yes, word.
So if we have leaders that are on the street and they can't do anything, or that are leaving the country every day to another country, I don't think that's a good feature for this country.
No, it's not.
And today you might be in power, or you might be any of the ministers or the heads. Your son might be in a good condition, but your sons and daughters, you don't know their life.
Exactly.
You don't know the situation that they will find themselves
in.
So if a good foundation is laid, or if we have a good foundation by now, maybe in future the difficulties that them and my sons or my grandsons will face will be in another way around.
Yeah.
So it's good that if you're doing anything today, you try to.
Yeah, you set a very good foundation,
Yes.
for the youths that are coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that is very important, So the other question we have for you today is, when they terminated your contract,
Yes.
OIC,
Yes.
how did you feel?
Yeah. I just feel. I feel bad.
Did you feel the need to go on social media and say something?
You said you?
Did you feel the need
Yes.
to go to social media and say something?
Well, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay.
I don't even want to go to social media. I only went to social media when Fali started talking to some media houses. Yes, houses rather. That my contract was terminated based on performance.
Okay.
Or based on my performance. That was the only time I stood up, wrote something about it, and also I was also on Facebook Live just to, to do a public.
Just to prove your point, just to say this is not the reason why this happened. So that's the reason why you went on social media.
Yes, that was
okay.
it.
So because they're trying to make people believe the reason why he was terminated is because he was not given what he's supposed to do correctly.
That's it. Yeah.
So he went on social media to make people understand that's not the reason why he was terminated. You felt like you were terminated. Was it politics involved?
Yeah. It was politically motivated though. That's it. That's the only thing. Because as I made mention, everything was discussed at State House, and later Fali or OIC, the OIC officials were instructed to terminate my contract, and that was the procedure.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So this Fali, what is your relationship with him?
Fali, I think I don't know him that much.
Okay.
I think the only time I started interacting with him was when we met at OIC, but through his explanation, I am well known to him.
Wow.
Yes.
So what is his role? What
he's the head of communication and branding at OIC.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So that's how you know him. You didn't know him from
Yeah,
anywhere.
but I know even his family listening to me so much.
Wow.
I know that even his grandma listening to me so much. I know that because there was a particular day that we were invited for just a short briefing, and he did some explanation that there are some TikTokers that my grandma even followed.
Wow.
So I know 100% that he was talking to me on 360 because we are the only one that can inform the public up to an extent of old mamas and old papas following. So we are the only one that can do that.
Yeah, honestly. Though.
Yeah, so that's it.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah,
because you and 360 are the only, the ones I know that give the news in local language, and then in a way that people can understand it.
Yes.
So I think before fighting you, I think they should just make the way easy for you. Just to give.
That's it. Let me just go with this English saying. They said the old broom know the corner best.
Right.
I just believe that, as I said, we should be supported and to be discouraged.
Exactly.
Because if you stop me, you're stopping thousands of people. My contract was terminated. Well, I just feel bad because OIC is a big organization.
Yes.
Being the second largest worldwide,
yes.
it is big. So working with them, it is something that I think should continue.
Wallahi.
You get it?
Yeah.
But after their contract, I got a lot of contract. That particular day, I was called by Kaira Consultancy. They give me a contract, which was far more than the OIC contract.
Wow.
I also signed a contract with Supersonic. After that, I signed a contract with one of the biggest money transfer, I can say, globally.
Wow.
Called the Hapsil. They're in the UK, but they're operating almost, I think, in 150 countries.
Wow.
So
Gambia included?
Yeah. Gambia included. They're just recently they started introducing their system in the Gambia. 360 and I were the only people that were contracted to do some advertisement for them.
Wow.
And we're happy to work with them, obviously. But how big companies make you happy, so that's it.
Yeah, sure. Because as long as the bill is getting paid, I think that's the most important thing.
So then
you guys are giving us the news that we need,
Yeah.
Because if, like you said, the government, they have a TikTok group.
Yeah. They are all. I can say almost all the political parties have their own TikTokers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to mention name, but almost all the political parties have their own TikTokers.
Okay.
So there is NPP TikTokers. We're talking about them. So let's go straight. Okay. There is NPP TikTokers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the NPP TikTokers, not the NPP TikTokers, because obviously they're not the one that came to you. So they wanted you to come in and
they want me to be part of the NPP TikTokers. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
They have their own TikTokers. The message was, Mankajang, we want you to be part of the NPP TikTokers.
Okay. So, right. And then
Yeah, that's it. So I told them I would get back to them. Anytime they reach out to me, I will get back to them. And that was how it goes.
But you never.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so like I asked 360, have you guys feel threatened, scared to the point that you guys wanted to divert on the course of doing what you do? Let's say try something else because the heat that keeps coming to you.
Yeah, the thing is, I think for me, I passed that stage of thinking of a different thing.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes you feel crazy, especially my problem with the anti-crime. I was arrested for 3 days.
Wow.
At anti-crime. After that problem about that Sukuta traffic light incident issue. I went to Jululung and I returned. The police arrested me. After that case, my people were especially my brothers and sisters were why not we think, we look for another thing to do. I think, this field is kind of crazy, man. I was like, what are you guys trying to say? I was like, this is something that, I started, and I believe this is something that I should continue because almost the whole world started knowing me with this.
Yeah.
So I cannot just jump into another thing. Yeah. Yes. I said I have to continue. Well, with regards to trades and other things, in anything that you're doing, you have challenges. Yeah, but for me, I'm not scared of anything. Yeah, sometimes Yusfa call and he will be like, Mankajang, you need to be mindful. Yusfa is my friend 360 anyway, but he's always scared. I'll be like, Yus, he said, yes, I was a gangster before, so I don't care, bro.
Oh, wow.
What do you think? I just changed to be a better person, but I don't care nothing now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So
anything that is, anything in respect to fact, I don't care. Yes, I will handle it anyhow. No matter how or no matter what will happen after the case, I don't mind or I don't care about that. Once it is in connection to, in respect to fact, I don't care. I will come up with it, or I will just put it to the public as it is.
Okay,
yes.
So he's not scared at all.
Not
the government. He's not scared. He's ready to go head on with you guys, and that takes a whole lot of courage to say, honestly. But still, the other question I have for you is, how does this affect your family?
Yeah, mentally, emotionally, it disturbs them a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, because sometimes it's crazy when you're over the social media. People will be saying all kind of things to you.
your family?
No. To you, anytime somebody insult me, my family will be affected.
Exactly. So
there is one of my sisters who always monitor my comment section. Yesterday I saw a comment. I was like, sis, what's up? You need to stop that. When I was at Provinces, then nobody know me. You don't face such. Mm-hmm. So now when people are saying anything against me, you need to bear it because I'm there.
Okay.
Yes. So as I hit the level, you'll hear all kind of words against me. You'll be receiving all kind of comments as well. So you just need to ignore. Sometimes they feel crazy about it. They'll be like, I think we need to do something, or you close your comment section and other thing. I'm like, just forget about what people say. I am there, and whatsoever I am doing today, people must say good about me, and people must say bad about me. So you need to expect that at all time. Yes. Know that now I'm leading. Mm-hmm. So as I am leading, expect anything from me. So you need to be okay with that. You need to be bold enough to handle such kind of situations. Wow. That's my advice to my sisters always.
Okay, so basically, it's like it's affecting your family on a mental standpoint, So
and
does. Then, like I was talking about it with 360 the other day, it does cause depression for a person's family and the person itself, to go through harsh comments when you were just trying to reach out to people to give them the
yes. At my own level, mm-hmm. I do not have any problem with that. I just monitor comments just to know what other people...
And it doesn't make you feel
otherwise? No, I don't feel bad about it.
Even if someone insults you?
No.
Wow.
I don't feel crazy
about it. You're immune to it.
No. I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel crazy about it.
I would feel devastated, for a fact that somebody is just out there ranting me like that for something that I don't even... Sometimes you don't even know what you did.
You are not used to it.
So it's crazy.
You are not used to it.
Being used to it...
No, if you're used to it, you feel okay with that.
Okay.
Yeah. You never see 360 going out saying anything about people.
No, he said he's not really much of a talker.
He don't. He does not talk. He does not talk.
And Simon ko wafini fog na nyaka fit like. What is?
He does not. No, he does not. He will just check the comment section and he'll be like, "Manka, muna biye kari mo ila I mean something." He'll be like.
But yeah.
It
does. It's like it comes with a lot for someone.
It's crazy.
To be at their house. Like 360 said, they said you guys are just in the room.
Yeah, TikTok. They call us TikTok. They call us TikTok journalists. and
to know that
not knowing that we also follow the same channel like all the journalists.
Yeah, for you guys to do what you do, it takes a lot of courage, because it has to be done with so much attention. Like you have to pay attention to give the news. So where do you get your sources? Do you have someone that gives you the juice about the things that you give people, like the news that you give? Do you have someone that helps you out?
Basically, a journalist without sources is just a farmer without tools.
Right.
So I have my sources I can say almost everywhere.
Wow.
And I also have elders that I look up to, from the Gambia to BBC to other places as well. I have people that I talk to, before doing anything. But in most cases, I do follow different newspapers daily, mm-hmm. To see what they do, or to pick some of the updates that they deal with every day, mm-hmm. In order to inform the public as well. Wow. But I also have my sources across the globe, let me put it that way, in the Gambia and outside the Gambia.
Not just in Gambia, outside the Gambia.
Yeah.
You're going pro,
within and outside. I have my sources everywhere.
Yeah, like he was saying, you for a fact that you are not scared at all. It's amazing, because like I was telling 360, it takes a lot of energy for someone to be in their room, giving you the news that you need, especially in a local language, And we were talking here. You mentioned something about the anti-crime. Yeah, you had a small misunderstanding with the anti-crime. Would you wanna elaborate on that?
Yeah, no, the thing is that was just a normal issue to me, because your first day at school, I mean, in School of Journalism and Communication, those are part of some of the elements that they will let you know.
Wow.
That it is risky. You can be killed. We have other journalists that have been killed in other countries. So the issue was that it is in connection to the incident that happened at Sukura traffic light, the shooting of the police. So I had an interview with a woman who said she was the one that arrested, or she was the one that tried to figure out the prime suspect, who is Hussein Uboja in Jululu. So when I had an interview with her, there was too much rumors from the public, from the people, saying what she's saying is not factual. So I tried to do further efforts in order to travel all the way to Jululu, where the man was arrested, to go and find out. So I conducted several interviews over there. As I returned, because I was there, mistakenly, I posted something informing the people that I was in Jululu to find information. Some information, rather, let me put it that way, that I will inform the people of what I get in Jululu. So as I returned, the police came to my home, but before they arrived at my side, I was informed that the police are coming over there. So I left, just to go and hide my phones and other things, because I know they needed something from me.
Yeah.
So I was invited to a police station, and I told the police that I cannot leave my room that night to go and answer. So in the morning, I went to Fajikunda police station. I was taken to anti-crime and detained for 3 days.
Wow.
And I was charged with witness interference. The police said I interfered with a witness, prior before the matter was even mentioned before the court. So that was the whole case about the anti-crime issue.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So how did that end up?
Yeah, my phone. One of my phones was taken from me, and it is still with the police. Other international bodies, wrote about it. Still, it is with the police. Wow. And I'm expecting one report today. The Human Rights Commission in the country, or in the Gambia, also wrote something about it. But still, the phone is with the police. And I don't even think I need that phone anymore. So let them
Are they even planning to give it to you back?
I don't anyway, but I'm not interested in having it anymore.
Wow. So you went all the way to Jululum to conduct the investigation?
Yeah. Other people will say, why will TikToker go to Jululu? Where? I was like, you guys are crazy. You don't know what to do, or you don't know what to say. I know what I was doing.
And you were not even scared?
I am not scared. A lot of people were asking, and still they ask.
It takes so much guts.
They will be like, "Where's the Jululu reports?" I keep those reports because the matter is before the court right now.
Exactly.
When I say anything about it, I will be charged with court contempt. So that's why I just parked it. But even after the case, I still have things to say on that.
Wow.
Yes.
So guys, you need to be careful.
That's what everyone says. Bro, you need to be mindful. You need to be mindful. Yes, I'm always mindful, but I'm not scared. Here is my country. I cannot go anywhere.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, the only thing I will do when I have to leave Gambia is to go and study and come back. Yes, I love the Gambia, and I believe that we will make it here. Because if all of us live here, here will be end up running by different nationalities, or by people that are from. Let me put it this way: by people who are foreigners.
Right.
Because if we all leave, who will be here? Nobody else.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and
that's it.
I think it's way better if you try to make it in your own country than make it in another man's land.
Yeah, but sometimes, sometimes when the situation or when the condition is
hard.
Hard and crazy, the only solution is I think I have to leave.
Just leave the country.
Yeah, I think I have to leave.
Yeah. So the other question is, let's say, let's talk about challenges. Because in everything that you do in this life, you must have challenges. Some can voice it out, but some people cannot voice it out. You understand? But there must be something that you're facing, and you'd be like, okay, maybe if this thing goes like this, it will be easy for me to do what I do. So what exactly is that? What is the challenge that you face right now that if it's not there, it was gonna be easy for you?
The main thing is we discuss it here, and I'm gonna come up with it.
Okay, which is?
The government need to protect us. The government need to support us. Other countries, people like us, they support us in order to support others.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, when I have everything that I need, we will not be saying what we are saying today.
Okay.
That would be a different thing.
Okay.
I'll be also having my own institution, trying to employ a lot of Gambians.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the Gambians that are even thinking of going to Bagwe will now be under me.
Yeah, working.
Yeah. So that's one of the main challenges.
Okay.
And the second one is we still need support. There are a lot of people that support us, but the support is still lacking.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely, others are doing wonders. As you can see, we are definitely connected to a lot of big people, but sometimes that's another challenge. Mm-hmm. People will be like, oh, you're connected to so and so, you're connected to so and so. They think so and so is giving us billions. So, for that case, or for that being the case, other people who are even willing to support us will not ended up supporting us because they will think that he's dealing with the first lady, he's dealing with so and so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he need any support.
Support from you.
So that's part of another thing, and the other thing is the society.
Mm-hmm.
The way they think about us is not the way things are. Because they think we are managing billions.
Wow.
Yes, and that's why every day you receive different calls. I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. I think now I need to try to be wicked. I think I need to try to be wicked in order to save something. I can't.
Yeah.
Anytime you call, I have to support.
Yeah, you're not a bad person, so you cannot be wicked even if you want to.
Yeah.
And supporting people, I think it's one of the things that should be a priority.
Yeah, and I love doing it.
Exactly. When it comes to being a human being, I think we should support one another. Because if it's okay for you, it does not mean it's okay for the next person. So whatever small thing that you can do to help, I think it's necessary, especially we know how Gambia is when it comes to work. It's not easy. Sometimes you want to do something, but the support that you need, you're not getting it. Let's say from a family, because they think it's like it's a must for everybody to be in an office.
Yes.
360 was telling us the other day when he was here. He said people always tell him "Teta dopo anything." Like being an influencer, it's not a job. So I'm sure you get that too.
Yeah. But as I said, I don't listen to what people say.
Yeah, but you get it.
Yeah.
People tell you
always they always say so. They will be like, I think you need to find another work, but I don't think I have that problem that much because whosoever know me knows that he's somebody who is doing his work, because they term me now as a journalist than a TikToker.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because someone that has to go all the way to Jululum to give you an information, the person is obviously yes, a journalist, not a TikToker, So like the challenges you were saying, you said the government, the society, and the level people put you guys, it's not there yet,
So before I even got a car, when I'm working, they will be like, "Muna motor sang, buy a car." You people buy, what's going on? You need to get your own car. You need to build your own mansion, this and that. I'm like, nobody will force me to do whatsoever
that you were not supposed to do.
Yeah. There is this Jamaican artist who said, I wear the cheap things before the brands. So you just maintain what you have. Yeah, before you hit that level.
Exactly.
Well, thank God now, things are definitely changing at our side. TikTok is really making us who we are today.
Wow.
Yes, through TikTok we achieve a lot.
Okay, so what do you have to say to the other influencers, like the young ones that want to be, let's say, in your shoes today? What advice would you give to them?
Yes, the main thing is they need to have patience, one, because without patience you cannot achieve anything. Mm-hmm. Yes, I did not struggle on TikTok like other people. Because other people struggle a lot before they hit the level or before people talk about them. Mm-hmm. And I think, being creative is one of the factors, mm-hmm. That really helped me to be where I am.
Where you are today.
Yeah, because if you are creative, mm-hmm. You come up with things.
Yeah.
And I think the aspect that I'm also dealing with, mm-hmm.
which
is information, mm-hmm. That also counts a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because presenting news to the audience is something great. Exactly. Because news is something that people love to consume every day.
Yeah.
So I think that's another area as well. Mm-hmm. Part of some of the factors or contribution to my career. Mm-hmm. They need to have patience, and there's nothing like to rush. Mm-hmm. Yes. When I tell you, as I begin with my struggles, is definitely crazy. I passed through a lot, and 360 also passed through a lot. As I told you, I don't struggle that much like 360. He struggled a lot.
Yeah.
Leaving his home to Sisoa Batsara, from Busumbala to Sisoa Batsara every day, mm-hmm. from Talindin to Busumbala every day, just to upload videos. That's a whole struggle.
Yes.
So I don't struggle a lot, because before TikTok, I was somehow doing something else that keep me doing what I do. So that's how it is. The kids need to have patience, and believe in themselves.
Yeah.
Because in whatsoever that you're doing, if you don't believe in yourself, you can't. And you don't need to listen to people as well.
Exactly.
To discourage you.
Be ready to face whatever challenges that is going to come on your way.
I don't listen to people. If they're like, why not we try another thing? I said, you might try that. I have something in me. I must see that thing happen. That's it. You cannot discourage me. It's
sometimes it's not even the person. Like when you're close to someone, mm-hmm. and they sometimes get threats.
Yeah.
It's the fear. It instills fear in you, because I don't want to lose you. So sometimes they were like, okay, why not you try something else, because of this is happening. So sometimes I just think it's fear and the care they have for this particular person. So that's the reason why they want you to switch up and try something else. So I'm guessing it's just the fear.
I don't think sometimes it is not fear.
Sometimes.
Yeah, other people also want to mislead you in order for you and them to fall in the same hole.
But like sometimes when it comes to the family though, not the friends outside.
Okay.
When it comes to family, it's fear for you and the care they have for you.
Yeah, but sometimes within the family you have some people that
yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
That's true.
You have others that do not want you to lead them.
To shine. Yes.
Yeah. So you just need to be mindful, calculate things, try to evaluate things before doing anything. I think that's the most important thing, to be honest.
Okay, so aside from being a journalist right now, because he's not a TikToker, he's a journalist.
No, I am also under the umbrella of the TikTok family as well.
Okay, right.
Where TikTok make me who I am today.
So aside from that, what else do you have in the pipeline working out for you?
Could you take that again?
Aside from being a TikToker.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else do you have? Like, do you have a side hustle that you do aside from just giving news and being a journalist?
No, this is my career. I don't have anything else. I don't do anything different. The only thing I do just to get money. That's not like a career whatsoever.
Okay.
I import iPhones to this country and also sell it to some of the youth that that have shops and that are doing iPhone business.
That's a side hustle.
I sell it to them, at a wholesale price in order for them also to make something out of it. Aside from journalism, that's the other thing that I do, because it's crazy over here. Doing one thing. There is no way that you can achieve something.
You can achieve what you want.
So you have to be at France and you be in England to achieve something.
Yeah, to get what you want.
Yeah.
That's what we call a side hustle.
Yeah, that's it.
Another thing.
At the first point, I don't get what you're trying to say. That's why
that's what. But anyway, I think he understands it now.
Yeah.
When you're doing something and you're trying to do something on the side, it's called a side hustle. So the other question is, Mankajang, why did you name your brand Mankajang Daily?
Yes, Mankajang is my last name.
Okay.
Then when I meet people, they will be like, anytime I introduce myself to them, they will be like, "Well, but we are not familiar with that last name, Mankajang." I said, yes, it's a very unique surname.
Right.
That's why you're not familiar with the surname. So that was the time I seated. I was like, I think I need to come up with something that people would that would make people to definitely know my surname. I was thinking of different things to name my outlet, because I started this thing on Facebook then.
Oh, okay.
When you go through my Facebook, you'll see old videos when I was even young. Yeah, when I was even young, I started this, a long time. I started this new stuff long time. It is not now.
Wow.
So that's how it goes. I'm even living where I am. What are we even talking about?
No, that's why you name your brand Mankajang.
Yes, so that's the case. When I go anywhere, people start asking me about my name and my surname. As I said, anytime I talk to them about my surname, they would be like, "We're not familiar with this surname." So this is the reason that I come up with my last name and add Daily to it, because this is something that I do every day.
Wow.
So Mankajang Daily. That's how it comes.
So I guess you guys heard it from him. That's the reason why he names his brand Mankajang Daily. So Mankajang Daily, what else are we expecting, like in the pipeline? Are you planning to have companies, something? What to give back to the youth? Yeah.
In future, I'm also planning to have my own place. Where I can also employ other people. I will soon start working on my office.
Wow.
The work is in progress.
Wow.
Yes. We will soon invite you to the opening ceremony.
Inshallah.
Yes, me and my twin brother will invite you soon.
Inshallah.
Yes. I will not tell you who will open his office first, but we will soon invite you.
Well, anyhow, right?
Yeah.
So we are just here.
Just to put you in the picture is, we will both have our office very soon. Yeah.
But that's a good idea, and then at least we can get to employ youths that want to be like you, and then even have session and classes on this is what you need to do to get to this point. Because I think it's very important. So let's expect wonders from Mankajang and 360. We are still waiting, and then we hope and pray that whatever project that they're up to is fruitful, because because at the end of the day it's in our country. So Mankajang, you did mention about the sponsors, the endorsements that you guys get. So how many companies are you working with right now?
I can't mention all of their names, but I'm working almost like with 6 companies.
Wow.
Yes, with 6.
Okay. So what are you? Is it a brand manager?
Yeah, I'm a brand ambassador with others. I think I'm a brand ambassador of 2 of the companies.
Wow.
And planning to be another brand ambassador of a particular company in few weeks' time, inshallah.
Okay, so what are the endorsements that you guys get? If let's have someone say I'm a brand ambassador, what do you get? What kind of privileges do you guys get?
That's a whole package.
Wow.
Yeah. Being a brand ambassador is a whole package.
Okay.
As me, let me just take myself as an example.
Okay.
I was given a car And maybe, in few years' time, I will tell you, I will invite you, as we know each other now, I invite you and the whole team of Ultimate Media,
sure,
to present my compound to you people.
Well, we hope so, and we hope and pray, the earlier the better, the more the merrier.
Yeah, so inshallah, that will happen soon. Being a brand ambassador, that's a whole package. That's a full package, rather. There is a lot of things that the package contains.
Wow.
Yes, sometimes, it doesn't, it is a different case sometimes. The way you work with other companies, it is not the way you work with others. But being the whole brand ambassador.
So is it a daily thing? Like I have to go to this office, or how does it work?
It is not a daily thing. No, it is left to you, how you agree with them. Because in anything, there is an agreement, or there is an agreement. So if you agree with them, most of the time, when I'm working with companies, every week I do something for them. Yes, every week I do something for them.
Okay,
it is not a daily thing. Yeah, post a video, go and visit their site, and say something about them. Yes.
That's like every week?
Every week.
Okay, like once in a week?
Once in a week.
Okay.
Yeah, once in a week I must post something about, what they do.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because the reason why I asked this question, some people will be like, what is a brand ambassador? So if someone wants to get into it, well, you have that kind of deal, you'll know exactly this is what I'm supposed to do. And that all has to come from you guys, because you guys are the influencers and you guys have been there before these people come. So giving them what they need to know, I think it's a necessity.
Important.
It's very important.
Yes.
So that's the reason why I was asking him about what is a brand ambassador, what you need to do. And he said something quite interesting here. And the government, he is coming head on. He's not scared of you guys. I don't know. He's not scared.
Well, you stick to that.
I am, because it's
no, but
the
thing,
it's life-threatening.
Yeah, but the thing is, here is our country. We all belong to the Gambia.
Sure.
Yeah. So whatsoever I am doing, I should not be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything that I'm doing in respect to fact, why should I be scared?
Word.
Yeah. If I am saying something and I know it is true, why will I be scared?
Okay.
I can only be scared to say, maybe if I say this and it is not true, I'll be dragged to court or whatsoever. Right. So that's it. But
okay, so do you get those things, like, let's say you say something, but maybe your source is true, but someone just called you and be like, what you're saying is not valid.
I over verify things before doing anything.
Before saying.
Sometimes I used to see other media houses, writing things or saying things. It takes me sometimes, a week before I say anything about it.
Wow.
Yes, because I try to contact different places, to hear from the right people before saying anything.
And make sure.
That's why when I say anything, they are like, "Ni mamu Mankajang na malla." And anytime Mankajang say it, that's it.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Because he takes his time, go through the process, and deliver what's real. So it's still with your girl Fancy Sar on the Dialogue Talk Show with your boy Ra, Ultimate Media. You know how we do it. We always give you the best. And today I have with me Mankajang Daily and Niana Degalumwa. Very important points that he raised, and about the sponsors and the society and the way we see things. Rather, I think it's something that we should pay attention to. Like I said before in the first video with 360, I hope this video will go viral and people will see them in a different perspective. They go to school, struggle to get to where they are. It's not like one day I just decide to be a TikToker and just carry my phone and just start saying whatever. They go through process, stages, and sometimes their stories are very intriguing. So I think that lujara by hella. Hamga, so they have been there and dankan, but today they're like up there, So the ones that are coming, like he said, be patient, because patience is like a virtue. It's very, very important. We are still with him in the building. We're gonna leave him to say some few things that he wants to say to the youths, that he knows that it's been bothering him. It's like something about what's going on TikTok that you see, you'll be like, this video, I don't it should not be like that, because I know you see one or two videos that has been trending, because 360 did talk about the slander. like going posting somebody's nude video on TikTok or nga hulo ak nit like them on TikTok buga ko slander, So what's your elaboration on that?
I think people don't understand, the importance of social media. Because if you understand the importance and the negative impact, you will be mindful of social media.
Exactly.
Our sisters, I think they just try to post things on social media just to have boast, but they do not know this, that they are having boast in a negative way. Because posting people's picture, especially negative pictures and other things, that's something that can lead to someone's death.
Exactly.
Yeah, because other people, they don't joke with things like that.
Right.
If you do it to them, they can kill themselves because of that.
Yeah.
But others think, doing that, that's the only way to have both. I think we really need to be mindful, when it comes to, that aspect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So it's not like, some people, I think they just, like you said, they just do it because of the likes and the comments.
Yeah,
and let's say the followers that they're gonna get. But social media, it's actually very
and that wouldn't
dangerous.
take you anywhere.
Nowhere.
Because if you are much more into such, who will follow you?
Exactly.
Maybe the younger ones, but
people love that kind of things.
Yes, younger ones love it.
Exactly. You see someone just run to you and be like, "I'm not."
Elders will never follow you.
No, they won't.
They'll be like, "Wanyale mat."
Exactly.
And that's it.
So people, I think they need to see things differently.
Yeah.
And just use the social media wisely.
Yeah. That's it. As you're saying, if you use it wisely, you make something out of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Today, 360 and I are not going to office. But what we earn is definitely good.
And we're expecting a house and a studio, and a company.
House, studio, more cars. I'm talking about more cars.
So it's all part of the social media.
Yeah,
so you can really use social media for a better purpose than being there slandering each other or saying bad stuff about each other. Learn from them and just do something fruitful. Like let's say come up with a very interesting content, because sometimes people, they use other people's content too, and sometimes like I said the first time, someone that has been using their content before you will never be better than them. So come up with your own ideas, and then you can see what to do, and it's gonna work out for you. Let's use social media for a better platform to spread love and show people what we got. I think it's very important. So we're still on the show, but I'm sure we're gonna wrap up now in a minute. We leave him to say what he wants to say bye to the people, and say what he has to say in terms of.
Yes, all what I need to say is thank you so much. I am grateful to be here. Ultimate Media is definitely trying. We're really proud of you having this YouTube award.
Oh yes, that's all. We put it there for people to see that we are working hard.
That YouTube award is not easy to receive.
It's not easy.
Yeah, you pass through a lot. You pass through a lot of process to
really hard.
Yeah, to achieve this.
So shout outs to him and the wifey. Yeah. Happy belated birthday to her. But they been there on the top, and you're good of fun. I'm jabot your hamne. And that is the most important thing. So shout outs to Ra. This is not easy. Like Mankajang said, to have a YouTube plate is not easy. He has been grinding for a long time to be where he is today. So I think he deserves a shout out. And brah, we try and we respect you forever. Like Mankajang, you can continue saying your.
Yeah, just to say thank you to Ultimate Media. My last words will be, as Gambians, we need to unite. We need to put the Gambia first and forget about our personal interests.
Okay.
Yes. This is what I have for Gambians, and thank you for having me here.
Wow. Yes. You hear that from him. He said we need to put the Gambia first. And when he said the Gambia, it's everybody included, so let's just stop being biased and give the country exactly what it needs. This is your girl Fancy saying bye bye, and thank you for watching the show. And like I always say, take your time and listen carefully, because they're saying something very, very important. Don't just be in a haste to just watch and just dive. Just take your time, pay attention, watch what they say, and understand more better. This is Fancy with Ultimate Media, and this is your show, The Dialogue. And today I had with me Mankajang Daily, and he has given you guys the best news that you want to know about him. So listen, watch, and give us your comment. Thank you.